Well, hello, my future honor students. I hope everything is going great this summer. Oh, it's been beautiful. My 23 soon to be 8th graders, I hope you're cheery and happy. And my 7th grader, whoa, it must be special. I'm going to cover some topics, but my goal over the summer is to try to cover things people get wrong. So you may sit there and say, oh my goodness, this is easy. Well, I hope you do. But for some reason, it's topics people tend to just mess up. Don't know why, but they do. I'm going to do 2 topics today. And in fact, don't be afraid to cover it a couple times maybe. And the first one is, what do you do with 0 in a fraction? So if I have 0 over a number, but the number is not 0, so 0 over 1, 0 over 2. So 0 over 2 would be like you have nothing, and you want to split that up to share that with a friend. So split, 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 split. What do you have? Nothing to split. By the way, if you've kind of forgotten what a fraction is, let's say you have 8 Snicker bars. Oh, Snicker bars. And a friend is coming over, and you're like, this is a good friend. I'm going to share those Snicker bars with my friend. So you want to break it up into 2 equal groups so you each have the same amount. So what are the 2 groups going to be that combines to get 8? Well, 8 divided by 2 is 4. So you'd have a group of 4 over here. Oh, 4 Snicker bars. And 4 over here for your friend. It better be a good friend. Now, if it was like lima beans or spinach, sure, give them 4 or more. But Snicker bars, oh. Now, the real question that people have a hard time with is, what if you have a number, again, the number is not 0, over 0, meaning you're taking something and dividing it up until you have nothing. Well, unless you're the government, it cannot happen. So as long as you split it up, you still have some. You could eat it. You would still have something. Wouldn't want to look at it. You could burn it. You would still have ash. So notice, here I have something. I'm going to cut it up. Here I go. Whoa! Wow, that was bad. It should be equal. Here we go. Oh, now it's equal. See, 2 equal pieces. But I still have something when I cut it up. So in math, this is one of the few things that we just say, hey, I can't explain what this is. So therefore, we call it undefined. Now, different books, we use different words, but I like undefined. We can't even define it. What is it? I don't know. I don't. So, oh, by the way, I will be making videos over the next 3 weeks. Maybe every day, maybe every other day. But just sign up to my channel, and then it will alert you. But anyways, undefined. So let me help you out. If 0's on the bottom, it's undefined. This is true all the time. If you can remember that. So whenever 0's on the bottom, it's undefined. So if 0's on the bottom, it's undefined. This is true all the time. Hey, say it with me. Come on. If 0's on the bottom, it's undefined. This is true all the time. Hey, that was pretty good. Next time, say it a little louder. So the real question is, what's 0 divided by 0? Well, as soon as you see 0 on the bottom, a bell should go off. Ring-a-dingy-dingy. If 0's on the bottom, it's undefined. This is true all the time. Or we can say it's undeaf. That kind of sounds like a rock band. We're the undeaf. But anyways, as soon as 0 is put on the bottom, we cannot divide by 0. Because how can you take something and break it up into nothing? It does not make sense. One more time. If zero's on the bottom, it's... Hey, you're not saying it. You're not saying it. Don't be shy. If zero's on the bottom, it's undefined. This is true all the time. So as soon as you see a zero on the bottom in the denominator, it's undefined. Now, the second thing I wanted to talk about today, and again, watch this again if you want, but the number system. Now, if you've worked with something called imaginary numbers, that's a little bit beyond us right now. We will cover that, and this is going to expand when we do cover whatever that is. But for right now, the biggest number system is called real numbers. That's any number you've ever seen up to now, except for imaginary numbers, but I'm not going to explain what that is because we're going to do that a second quarter. But anyways, real numbers. Then real numbers, so any number. So number 1, number 4. This should be an easy question on a quiz. Give me an example of a real number. Well, anything that's a number that you see. Excuse me. Shouldn't eat that Snicker bar. So real number, biggest number, all the numbers. 2, 4, 1/3. Now, real numbers broken up into 2 categories. We have rational numbers. Now, rational numbers, any number that could be written as a fraction. That's the key. So, example, a half, 0.6. Now, when it comes to decimals, it's decimals that repeat forever, or decimals that, big word here, terminates. That means stops. So 0.6, it stops. 0.432, that stops. 0.3 repeating. Put a little bar here, it means 0.33333. That's still rational. Then we have irrational. That's where it can never be put as a fraction. Not a fraction. I'm going to have to move my desk around. It's a little bit dark. So this would be a decimal that goes on forever but doesn't repeat. So 0.121121113. So there's no, there's no, and this goes on forever. Ooh. So there's a pattern, but there's no repetition, like 0.3 forever, 0.32 forever. Then a rational number has a subset. It's called integer. And that's numbers that are written over 1 when it's simplified. So that would be -5, -2, 0, 1. Now integers are broken up too, but really that's the 4 we normally use until we get to imaginary, then it expands. So on a quiz, I might say, give me an example, one of those 4, or all 4. I might give you a number and you have to tell me what categories it fits in. So the number 1 would be an integer, a rational, and a real. The number 1/2 would be rational and real. Now, give me an example. Oh, my favorite number of all time that's irrational. And that would be pi. Oh, now pi has to do with circles. Pi. And actually it's pi. But anyways, I like PIE too, I guess. But pi. That's 3.14. What is it? Apple, peaches, pumpkin pie, 3.14159. But anyways, that's things you just need to know. So, 4 words that do numbers, number systems. And by the way, these are subsets of the one above it. So rational is part of the real. That's what subset means. And zeros. Now, I had a college professor tell me once that 0 over a number not 0 is 0. That's right on. Right on. And a number not 0 over 0. No! it's undefined. Oh, one more time. If zero's on the bottom, it's undefined. That is true all the time. Well, I'll see you later.